Welcome back to this war of mine. I'm Brogan with Gamespresso. Yep, the series is back by popular demand. We're gonna finish this up. No, don't tell me we've been raided. Oh, this took everything. This took everything. Some people tried to raid us. They were a tough and mean bunch, but so they put up a fight and did some harm. Thankfully, we were all armed. Brogan was wounded and the attackers took a lot of our stuff. We should put more people on guard. Oh, they took our food. They took our medicine. Oh, all sorts of stuff. Well, sorry guys, there's no food tonight. Oh wait, yes, the cooked meal survived. Oh, and Erica's sad. Ooh, Brogan's got everything going against him. Let's put on some... Let's see if we can get anything on the radio. Try and... Is there any news? Ah, the news is still down. Y'all guys are all in trouble. Okay, Erica, you need to sleep. How many beds do we have? We only have one. Things are not looking good for us. Attacks like that will grind us down soon, I'm afraid. Yeah, definitely. Let's see if we can build anything. You have a seat. You are in bad shape. Me. Oh. Never mind. Back to work, slacker. What should we build next? Do we have enough for another rat trap? No, we don't, because they stole stuff. It happens. Jesus forgives them. Oh man, Man, we just got so much stuff taken from us, I'm not even sure what we need anymore. Well, we do need some 3 parts. What do we have for exchange? Tobacco. Nope, I'm not that generous. There we go. See what we can get with that. Rat trap. Rat trap. Put it next to the other one. They look so adorable together. Let's see if we can squeeze enough to get... Oh, come on. I don't have anything else. Oh, come on, man. We're hurting here. Okay, well now we got enough food to last us a while. Just needed one more wood to build a bed. Things are not looking good for us. Least of all for Brogan. For me. I'll never get used to that. Let's build a crowbar. That'll get us through some of these other buildings we have in here. Let's read some bios. Defending or shelter against looters is crucial. We need to make sure we have enough weapons to keep watch at daylight. Really worried about a lack of food. I can hear my stomach grumbling. I told you about my old man. I hated that asshole. But the war does things to people. That night, when the bombs fell on Gravia, something changed. What he did, I'll never forget it. You heard what they did in Gravia, right? And Marco hasn't really told anyone his story. Oh, poor Brogan, look at that. Slightly sick, slightly wounded, sad and tired. Sad, poor Brogan. No sleep. Got a bit of a cold. No bed to sleep on. And he's bleeding. Bleeding from people attacking him. At least he has some food. For now. Alright, Marco, open up. See, this is how crowbars work. You can always use lockpicks, but crowbars can open doors and double as weapons too. Let's get up there too while we're at it. Brogan, if you could please go take care of that. Okay. He's still awful spry for someone with so many conditions. And let's see if some rat will venture into here. We are definitely hurting for some nice, tasty rat meat. Brogan, you rest. The bed's open now. Arika, start digging. Oh, nighttime. Okay, so we got a lot of options now. Well, let's see. Who do we want to go out? We want Arika to go out. Marco, you guard. Brogan, you definitely need as much sleep as you can get. Let's go to the quiet house. Some of you who've played this game before may know what awaits us at the quiet house. Yep. What's happening? Who are you? Hi. My wife's sick and not in the mood for visitors. For someone who sneaks quietly, you just up and jumped up right in front of them, didn't ya? Door's locked. What are you looking for? What do you think I'm looking for? Sad, isn't it? Are you going to kill us? Sad old couple, but you know what? We need it. Please, don't take our things. Why are you doing this? It's ours. Let's read your stuff. Letter from Grandpa Bernard to Alan. We're happy to learn that you've come to living with Auntie. The war is not that bad. It's just not fun for children. War is never fun for children. Where would that even be a possibility? In fact, they say it will be over soon, so don't worry about us. Grandma's feeling better. She asked me not to tell you, but she's saving some flour to make those cookies you like. As for me, well, I promised to repair the swing when you are back. You know, I don't really have anything to say to this guy. I don't. Nothing we need. Don't take the food. We have so very little. Well, that's what we need the most. Well, this is one of the harsher locations that this game has. Deals with a lot of moral and ethical choices. The main choice being that, well, you have to justify your actions to yourself. Not to them, they're screwed. But... And you know what? Look at these two. They're old, they have no ability to resist any raiders. We just got raided. If those those raiders stabbed us. They stabbed me. You think they're gonna show mercy on these people? You think any diplomacy will save them? or anything like that. First raider to show up at their house, they'll just slaughter them. Except, well, I'm a raider too, aren't I? Looks like we do have some spare space left. Are you with the bandits? I hear they rob people blind. Nope, you can see me robbing you just fine. Do you have to do that? Where's your conscience? I need it more, man. I need it a lot more than you. One thing or another, or a combination of multiple things. You guys here are not really survivors. Please don't hurt my wife. She's not well. These guys are not... They're not gonna make it. They just flat out aren't. Regardless of whether or not I show up or someone else does. They were never going to make it. I brought the bandages, now let's see up to that wound. By the way, yes, this is a situation where I am doing an episode where I'm doing more than one night per episode. I didn't find a lot of parts, so we can't craft a lot of things, but we got food. Oh, look at Erica, she's crying for what she just did. I had no choice. I had to take their things. How else are we to survive? I hope those elderly people have some family to support them. We shouldn't steal from them anymore. I don't care where or how Erica got supplies. I'm glad she didn't return empty-handed. Yeah, what will happen to these people now? Well, that's really subject to your own interpretation, really. That's one of the things about that whole choice that makes it very weird. Because I'm not actually going to go back. I took just about everything of value, and it would. Sure, there's other stuff. Sure, there's places that I could unlock, but you get back. Actually, you know what? You sit down and read a book. Marco, you need bed. Yeah, like I was saying, what happens to those people is kind of left up in the air. Alright, Brogan, now that you've had some food, get back to work. So that old people, well, if you go back, and I won't because I've taken everything that I need from them, but if you were to go back, you would see that they're gone. You don't see any bodies, but they are gone. By your actions, they no longer live in that place. There's a lot of different ways you can spin it. There's the obvious one where you could say that, you know, they starved to death and died, but I don't see it that way. There were no bodies. And as is established whenever you die. When you die, there are bodies. Or often when you kill someone, the body seems to just vanish, but... And even if they were sick, or hungry, or starving, they could make it a few more days. But if you go back the very next day, you'll notice that they're gone. Which means that they probably didn't starve to death or die of sickness, or starvation or anything. So, the theory here is that this could go one of two ways. Oh yes, got some stuff here. I didn't even look at it. You go back down and crowbar that. No, not you. We didn't get to it in time. Ah, this looks like there's not a lot of resistance, and there's plenty to grab. Let's have you suited up here. Will I encounter any resistance? I hope not. You know what? No, let's use the crowbar if we encounter any resistance. Anyway, my theory is that... so I'm being quiet here. It gives me the creeps. My theory is that... one of two things happened. Either people killed them, captured them, took their bodies somewhere else, or, you know, captured them as slaves, or did all manner of unspeakable things to them. Good, there is no one in here. Yes. I think this is one of the new locations. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure it's one of the new locations. The baby carriage isn't empty. A few objects lie scattered inside. A rattle, a smiling red crab, a crusty burger, well worn by baby teeth, a feeding bottle half full of congealed mass that was probably baby formula. Some must have left in a terrible rush, or maybe they didn't need them anymore. Ooh. Oh, look, we got a new art piece. Anyway, my prevailing theory with those old folks is that I think I encouraged them to leave, to get out of the city, to find a place that's safe, or whatever. And that when they left, they were like, well, we're out. Well, look, if we're gonna survive, we can't just sit here. We can't just sit here and do nothing. We need to go out. We need to scavenge. We need to find new places. By the way, these places are all... these marks here, those can only be broken using a saw blade. And we don't have that. So this location really doesn't have that much going for us. Maybe I can climb up here. Looks like I might be able to. What are you doing up there? Keep going. No, what are you doing? Here? Now? Climb up. Of course you know how to climb. Not that dumb. You can't just climb up that? You're afraid of a little fire? I keep getting sidetracked and moving away from the story, but yeah, I think the couple left. Maybe when they left they got killed en route. Maybe they were scavenging. I don't know. I don't know what happened to them, but I like to think that they decided to take matters into their own hands and try to preserve their own survival. Maybe, just maybe, that made things better for them. Maybe they got out. Maybe they found a better place, but they would do no good to themselves or anyone else just sitting there, doing nothing. That looks like all we can carry. I am a bit disappointed. I thought there'd be more stuff, but yeah, that should be enough to get us to be able to craft something. Alright, I will see you guys next time on this war of mine.